It's a cold morning and we're here at the Field Museum for a free day. Behind me is Tyrannosaurus Rex Sue, which is the most complete Tyrannosaurus Rex skeleton. It's been here for a matter of years, like probably around like maybe 15 years at this point, and it's just a really fun thing to see. Going inside ancient Egypt. Here's a closer look at the mummy from upstairs. They say that this tomb that we are in, the mummy either doesn't exist anymore or was destroyed by grave robbers.
These are the jewels of the mummy. That's a mummy, that's a mummy, that's a mummy.
I wonder if that's real.
I'm gonna get it tonight. There's the dip. Maybe it wasn't real.
Look at his face. You see his face?
Yes. Maybe
Here's some scenes depicting what they felt was going to happen after being mummified, of being basically brought back to life later on. Entering the afterlife, it's saying.
Okay, in this case over here on the left, you'll see a mummy standing upright with his hands unrested. This is the mummy of male. We actually estimate this gentleman was about 60 years old. Now it's time for the What is an Animal section.
In this exhibit, there's some taxidermied animals and then some recreated animals, such as this whale shark that's up here. Still pretty big. Here's a reticulated python. The Field Museum has some of the coolest presented animals. We've got some zebra, giraffes, and rhinos, and this huge rhinoceros right here. Behind me are the lions of Tsavo, who were featured in the movie The Ghost in the Darkness with Michael Douglas and Val Kilmer. And spoiler alert, the lions do get killed at the end of the movie, since they were responsible for a bunch of people to get killed from the railroad workers in Kenya. So it's a pretty cool story, and it's neat though that they found their way home to the Field Museum. Here's an elephant skeleton, and above it, I still didn't get to find the description, but it's a big skeleton. Some type of sea creature, I would guess. From just a skeleton of an elephant, there behind me are two taxidermied elephants that have been part of the Field Museum for over 100 years. So that's been really cool. You know, we've always seen them when we've come to the Field Museum, and they've been in some mildly different settings, They now place them on this big pedestal behind me, but they've been a part of the museum. This woman is exposing a fossil from an herbivore, painstakingly chipping away at it. Do you think you'd have the patience to do that?
No.
According to the movie behind me, you see that they say that a T-Rex actually can run about like 13 miles an hour instead of the 35 miles an hour that we kind of thought from Jurassic Park. Here's what the main hall looks like from upstairs. And because right behind me, we have the actual skull of Sue, fossilized skull. It weighs 600 pounds as a fossil, so it's too heavy to be mounted on the actual skeleton. So they have a replica that is the head on the skeleton downstairs. Pretty cool stuff. Time to go into the Evolving Planet, where you can see the dinosaur skeletons and other things. This is one of my favorite murals from the 40s. And then some of the skeletons that go along with it.
You sound like you have Stop it! I'm gonna get fried. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, looks like meat.
This is a Herrerasaurus, which was around 248 million years ago. Always hard to choose whether Triceratops or T-Rex is my favorite dinosaur. But luckily at the Field Museum, they're not very far apart.
Okay, come here. Touch this.
Here is a Stegosaurus skeleton. And an Apatosaurus right behind it. It's so big that it's hard to fit in this room. It was one of my big complaints when they redid this section, that without a really tall room, it's hard to give this some space. But that's why they do have one outside the museum.
I like that thing that's hanging in the...
And here's a Parasaurolophus.
Hey, Keelan.
Let's see what's in the Ranger Hall of Gems.
Here's a diamond that was engraved with the portrait of King William III of the Netherlands. It's a 2.1 carat diamond. And then nearby, there's some diamond necklaces. Here's some emerald jewelry, as well as some rocks with the emeralds.
some cool lenticular postcards at the gift shop.
The Field Museum, one of Rick's pets.